Thank you for joining the Syndicate Network and your host, Skywalker the Jedi. Skywalker the Jedi.
When friends drink too much, even in galaxies far, far away, friends don't let friends drive drunk.
My name is Sharita. I'm a healthcare professional. I'm here to talk to you today about alcohol.
Alcohol interferes with the brain's pathways. It can change the way the brain looks and works and can impact development, decision-making, and memory. Drinking less alcohol can dramatically improve your health. Keep track of how much alcohol you drink, or better yet,
Find some alternatives to drinking. You'll sleep better, have more energy, and be able to concentrate more.
for more information and resources, visit bcdac.org.
I'm Lion-O, Lord of the Thundercats, reminding you that kids are not allowed to drink anything with alcohol in it.
And I'm Snap, telling you this, don't kid around with drinking. It's against the law.
Obey the code. Don't drink alcohol.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? It is your boy Skywalker the Jedi. I don't know where them PSAs came from, but I think that is pretty apropos for this stream. Much love, all y'all out there. Y'all could be anywhere else in the world right now, but y'all here rocking out with me, and I appreciate that. Y'all know I usually got a whole bunch of opening rigmarole stuff that I got to go through, but y'all already know. Just hit the like button, subscribe, all that goodness. I'm on a severe time limit. I have a hard out time. I got about an hour and a half for y'all, but we about to cook. You know what I'm saying? And in case you didn't know, I got the homie Apex Leon with me of the New Geek. So pretty much, if y'all don't know, we're the sale people, right? That are behind everything that we're gonna be reacting to this evening. You know what I'm saying? So much love, Leon. Thank you for being here, bro. Any opening statements before we get started with this Gotham roast?
Well done. Man.
Hey, hype it about them PSAs, bro. I don't even know where they came from.
Yo, you know, it's interesting. Whoever, whatever, however, they are a message to those in need.
Right?
Kids, just put the bottle down.
Put it down.
It's dangerous.
Put it down. Right? We don't advocate for that stuff over here. You know what I'm saying? But,
no, not at all.
I just wanted to point that out real quick. But man, shouts out to everybody in the live chat and everybody that will be partaking in the replay crew as well. We got the Curly Ray in here. We got Geek Defense Initiative in here. We got Bat Dan's Thoughts in the building. We got Fud Rock in the building. We got Antonio Lopez, right? Osa Fresh, Josh Herrera, right? Hey, I'm feeling great about having this conversation, bro. How are you feeling before we get into what we got to get into, bro? What's your mood like?
Man, I'm jovial, bro. I'm feeling I almost said alpha. I'm feeling jovial, bro. Shout out to the chat. Y'all showing up in droves, showing love. See, Austin showed up.
Yep.
Shout out
Charles
to
Austin
table.
Is in the building too, right?
Charles Austin as well.
Much love,
Shout
y'all.
out to the Lethal Geeks. Yeah, man, I'm feeling good, brother. How you feeling, man?
Hey, I'm feeling. Hey, I have a fun night ahead of me, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I got a hard out time. I can't stress that enough, y'all. I will end this motherfucker at a moment's notice. You understand?
Pretty girl, bad habit.
Joking, right?
Don't quote me.
Yeah, exactly, right. I said I'm Batfleck tonight. You know what I mean? But we got the homie, the Prime in the building. So yeah, yo, I'm feeling great. I'm very excited about this, about having this conversation, because I really think that it's been quite some time since we've kind of done one of these, and I think that people kind of forget like what their place is and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they kind of talk out of turn, right? And
absolutely,
when that happens, it is incumbent upon us to kind of come out here and really let y'all know what's going on, right? Because it's about to be a whole lot of truth tonight. You know what I'm saying? But for y'all that don't know what we're talking about, I don't poke my head out often. I really don't, and see what other people are doing. And it's funny because I was having this talk with Leon, and one of us had this kind of reaction where it's like, yo, if I pop in this bar sporadically and every time that I pop in there, your ass is in there drunk, that means you're always here, right? And if every time that I pop my head out, if somebody's talking shit, it's like I'm left to believe that that's just what goes down, on like a regular basis, right? I mean, what else am I supposed to be left with, bro?
Right. Consistently enough, right? Enough to where, again, if you're doing a thing 10 times a day and somebody pops in that bitch 3 times, like, we're left to probably think that there's more times that you're doing this. We just don't know that it's 10. I just so happen to pop in 3 times,
Yeah. And every time I pop in, there you go. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a bit weird, but I mean, we ain't mincing no words tonight. Y'all see the thumbnail, right? Y'all know when Clout chasing hashtag sale goes wrong. Y'all know what's happening. We ain't mincing no words tonight. But let's go ahead. I think I got all the clips that I needed in the correct order. I think one or two might be kind of switched. But some of these were kind of sped up. Well, most of them were sped up for StreamYard purposes, right? But I really do want to react to these clips before I get on out of here. And, it's going to be very, very interesting, to say the least, what was said during this stream. But let's go ahead and let's look at the Exhibit A.
So they have that. Now, when it comes to Superman, that's where they're the underdog. Okay. Now, James Gunn, obviously, being the director, that definitely helps. It's not a no-name director. It's a director that does have a discourse. But for the most part, when it came to him doing 3 movies at Marvel Studios, they all were very much successful, a very successful trilogy. And even in the last one was pretty huge. So there is definitely an underdog story there. There definitely is an underdog story there. But it's just like, when I'm looking at all this, I'm hoping that they're all successful. I'm hoping that they're all successful because, I love movies and I'm very much looking forward to these movies. I never want a movie to fucking die at the box office. I'm not one, especially when it comes to Superman, I'm not one of those Snyder fans that want this movie to flop, into the ground, because there are those Snyder fans, the Snyder fandom, that want this movie to die. And, and then of course, I don't know what they think what's going to happen. It's like, oh, this movie's going to freaking bomb at the box office. That means they're going to call up Zack, sell it to Netflix, and then they're going to make the movies that they want, because, well, those guys, it's a loud minority in the fucking Snyder fandom that wants that to happen, and they probably have wet dreams about it. But it's ridiculous, obviously. And of course, push the hashtags, do whatever. I'm not saying stop, but just, you are embarrassing. That's all. Anyways, that's besides the point. I can go off on a whole thing when it comes to that, but
embarrassing, right? People that are pushing hashtags are embarrassing. Hold up, he said it still sounds like normal chunky speak. But nah, people that push that push hashtags and shit, they're embarrassing, right? All y'all Snyder fans that be out there, hashtagging, right? Hey, anybody, you know what's so crazy? He says, you know, the Snyder fandom that want this James Gunn movie to fail, just so it's like, hey, that isn't gonna make them bring Zack back, right? Like, bro, I was at, hold up, matter of fact, I can fucking show y'all. Why am I even gonna sit here and fucking mince words, right?
Crazy. Let me say something real quick.
Go ahead, bro.
So I just want to touch on this part, the whole loud minority part. Yo, Scott Stuber highlighted us. Former Netflix film, head of Netflix film. So the loud minority reached the right ears. I'll just start with that before we really dig in. Hey, shout out to the Prime. I didn't either, bro. I didn't either until this came across our desk.
Okay. Hold on. I got something else that I want to share with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. Let me actually get rid of this. Hold up. Right? Nah, I'm about to share something with y'all, right? Because this is what's so crazy, right? And we got receipts on me. That's what I love about this here internet. Okay, so let me blow this up for y'all, right? Because he said that we want James Gunn's shit to fail, right? That's what he said, right? So here is an article on comicbookmovie.com. Google me, motherfucker. Anyway, where it says, hey, Skywalker the Jedi discusses his campaign to sell Snyderverse to Netflix. We all remember this, right?
That we do.
Now, if you go down, they're asking me, why do you feel James Gunn isn't giving the Snyderverse fans what they want, right? Y'all see that question, okay? I say a lot of stuff about James Gunn, you know, blah, 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 blah. We only ask that any future DCU box office results not be attributed with our movement or the Zack Snyder fandom, and for it to be judged on its own merits. We see that, right? I'm not making that up, right?
Do we need to translate this for the betas in the back, or
right? Crazy, bro.
So if you, Sky, are saying that you wanted to be judged on its own merits, you're saying that you wanted to have free runway to premiere, debut, exist, and do whatever it's going to do. Ergo, he is essentially saying he's not asking for it to fail. He's not campaigning for it to fail. Motherfucker talking about wet dreams.
Bro, this is crazy, bro. I mean, I don't think I should have to go on, right? Like, this is clear as day, right? I mean, yo, is this guy a Zack Snyder fan, bro? See, but we're going to get into something, too, because if there was some commonalities between what he was saying and some other people were saying recently, too. I'm going to really get into that when we get to that part of the stream. You know what I mean? But ain't it wild, bro, how it almost seems as if just at any cost, like by any means necessary, we gonna try to keep propping up this damn James Gunn film, bro. Ain't nobody over here tripping about that movie. Nobody cares, bro.
At all. Look at all of our platforms from the Cool Table and the rest of the colleagues at the Syndicate Network. No one's tripping like that. I don't have a single bit of footage with me going crazy on my channel about the DCU. I don't give a shit.
right? Like I've been on here
I'm
ranting
chilling.
and raving. Hey, man, yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, man, you know, all the movies gonna flop. When the last time The Brave and the Bold came out of my mouth, bro?
Other than today.
Other than
Right.
just now.
Right. Yeah.
Y'all
man.
be checking the transcripts, right?
Mm-hmm. You know
Yo,
they
this
do.
is crazy, bro. This is crazy. But no, they didn't stop there. Because he had a whole bunch. Look, he had a panel full. Bro. Hey, look. Alcohol,
I'd rather
y'all.
have wet dreams about the Snyder cut going to Netflix. And I'd rather, you can clip this, you losers. I'd rather have wet dreams about the Snyderverse going to Netflix than to have wet dreams and twerk over the DCU like you lame asses are doing. But you claim to be Snyder fans. But y'all don't
Claim
want
to
to see
be.
nothing go to Netflix. Unless it's animation. Let's do it in animation. Or what was the hashtag he made? They should go to Prime.
I don't know. Yeah, whatever, bro. Whatever.
You remember
I
that
don't care
bullshit?
where. Yeah.
Everything but what we came up with. That's essentially what it is.
Yeah. Everything but, bro.
Yeah.
It don't matter what it is.
Yeah.
It can go anywhere else, just not Netflix. Right?
Sell the Snyderverse to a USB port. Hashtag.
Man, craziness, bro. But nah, he ain't stopped there. Let's hear a little bit more because that was just the start.
Oh, dude.
It's gone too far to that direction.
Mm-hmm.
It's so different now to like even like when I went to the Rebel Moon screenings, I went by myself and it was just kind of like one of those things where it was like when Zach like showed out in the intermission, he got so swarmed by a lot of like, you know, and I'm like, hey, cool, fine. And I didn't even like make an attempt to try to like lose my way through to be like, hey, Zach. It was just like, wow, this is not how it like was 4 or 5 years ago. It was like a little bit different, you know. Obviously it was before the Rebel Moon stuff,
right?
But it was just kind of like, man, and I'm over here, I was talking to like DJ, the VFX dude, and some of the other dudes within the circle. We were just all joking and stuff like that, while there was like this swarm around Zach when it comes to guys who do not like me. I know that. I know there's people that were around there that did not like me. Yeah. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not even going to make an attempt, you know, or anything like that. So,
but
yeah,
you know why, Dave?
Huh?
Because you know why, Dave?
Why?
Because later on, you could actually message Zach and say, hey, I saw you there. You know, you were kind of swamped and everything, but hey, man, you know, like, I'll see you next time.
Yeah, there it is. I
mean,
mean,
that's what people don't freaking get. You know, like there's a difference of the level, but beyond that, right? Beyond that, it's not a like it has to be this or that. And so like I'm looking forward to the James Gunn Superman, and I hope that it does well. And I think it will do well because there's a lot of people rooting for it. There's a lot of people pushing for it. There's a lot of Marvel fans who are going, oh, hey, it's James Gunn, right? So like, oh, I'll check it out, and it's colorful, and especially if we get a trailer that's fun and whimsy and you know, and kind of like all those things that people say that they want now out of Superman. Whatever, they didn't want that 10 years ago, but okay, with 13 or 15 years ago, but whatever. I digress. Yeah, I digress. But you know, yeah, now we want fun and whimsy and you know the old classic, you know, whatever, goofy, whatever. Okay.
Gee, go Willikers, Superman.
Hey, you know what? But here's the thing, I'm okay with that. You know, see, here's the thing about like you know that word like, as a derogatory. You know what? No, real DC fans just like DC. Yes. So they understand that there's different layers to DC. So that there's the really super, there's the risk DC and
few things here.
He said he a real DC fan, bro.
I was gonna get to that, but bro, right? Like this is crazy. This is craziness. There's so much that I want to address here, right? First of all, I was at the Rebel Moon premiere, you know, and everybody just swamped Zach during the intermission. You know, like, and this just isn't the way it used to be, right? It just used to be. Like, I mean, things are just so different now, right? Like Zach is getting swamped by fans at his own movie premiere during an intermission, right? Like, And I looked over there and I saw a group of men that I just did not want to be around close to Zack. And I punked out. So I felt kind of weird because I couldn't go up to Zack. And now I'm going to come on the internet and cry about it. Like, bro, what are you talking about?
To add to what you're saying, right? I know they don't like me. Motherfucker, I don't lose 1 ounce of sleep, a fucking electron of thought, a molecule doesn't go burned in excess,
bro,
of thinking of you, bro. You lurk in the background of these events whenever you show up, and you're a nothing. You're not even an afterthought. You're not even a grain of sand in the grand scheme of things. For us to brush by one another does me no harm, does me nothing. Think about this. I can pluck myself and insert myself in your realm while you're around Zack Snyder or hell, James Gunn. I wouldn't give a shit. And it wouldn't make me break 1 iota of a sweat. I'd feel like I'm at home. I'd put my feet up on the couch. I'd rest. I'd go grab a snack and chill. You get scared and look for the back door because you can't even enter. If you stumble in, you're like, oh my God,
bro.
Think about that. And on top of what you're alluding to, Sky, I'm going to just say it. This guy is saying, essentially, he's pissed off that Zack Snyder is successful. Think about that. It's not crazy anymore.
Bro, it was so many.
Think about
damn
that.
Us,
Freudian
bro.
slips.
Damn us, bro. It was so many fans from around the world, bro.
Facts.
From around the world there.
Around the world.
And hey, man, Zack is just like a fucking superstar now, man. And he's getting swamped by fans at his own event. Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
Crazy.
Right? Oh my God. Zack Snyder. Think about that, y'all. Zack Snyder. And what's up, HMDS, right? Yo,
HMDS.
Zack Snyder held an event, right, where people from around the world came to go to this damn thing. And they were excited to see him during the intermission, with Zack walked right out in the middle of everybody. And he got swamped by fans. And this guy's mad.
Facts. He just threw us in as the cherry on top.
Right? Oh no, because we gonna get to it, man. Because it was some strange things said throughout this stream, bro. It was some strange things said. And it's like, when you having this checkered past being a fan the way you have, bro, like for you to come out the side of your neck and be talking about people is crazy, because we know exactly who he's alluding to.
For sure.
Right?
And shout out to those that are fans that are like on X/Twitter who constantly call him out. It ain't just us. It ain't just them cell boys. It's people all over the fandom that don't rock with this dude. They know he's a plant or plant-ish. Hey, Jamar, good question, right? Isn't that a good thing to be swarmed by fans? What would these real DC simps, what is it? Expect to happen? Yeah, exactly.
Wild, bro. You're mad that Zack got swamped by fans? You're mad? Bro.
We're not taking him out of context either.
Do you remember that older Asian family that was there? That's who I keep picturing, bro.
Yes.
Like when I'm thinking about the people that was there. Right? Like just totally not even what you would think is part of the Zack Snyder fan base like that. But guess what? They was there.
Yep.
Just as happy as anybody else. Taking pictures
and to
with
clarify
Zack.
what Sky is saying, the mainstream media tries to tell us all the time that it's older white guys
Facts.
that are just showing up to these events and that like Zack Snyder movies. Before anybody tries to make it seem all weird and xenophobic. No, it's the mainstream weirdo media and the fake flip-flopping ass fans make it seem like it's old white guys that are only Zack Snyder fans.
Bro, this is crazy, bro. This is crazy. Much love, y'all. But nah, like, yo, it's wild to have that take that I'm mad that Zack is more popular now. Like, that's a wild take to have. But then to go on and be trying to lecture people about, like, once again, oh, and then the whole, well, you can just message Zack. Bruh, we've already exposed how they not, like, yo, if you think that it's a burn saying that we not like y'all, trust me, it's a compliment because y'all not like us, bro.
They not like us.
I told y'all. I was so glad when this situation played out naturally when Stino and I was at that, because, you know, we be pulling up the shit. You know what I'm saying? Which we'll get into in like a little bit later, but this is like a fan thing. And Stino and I were the first people in line, literally. And when this dude was walking around with that other weirdo following, it was Zack Snyder's sister around like a little weirdo, and they got placed right there in front of us. I looked at that as a great thing because it was real fans there. They're right. We're not alike. I made it there on my own merit. You got placed there, literally.
He got planted there, if you will.
I had to, you know, go through the same process that all the other fans did, right? I got my tickets the right way. I was upgraded the right way, right? Randomly, I didn't know that I was going to be getting my shit upgraded, right? I didn't know that. It was a huge surprise. Josh Herrera was there. He can attest, right? And that was the whole, hey, made it there late, you know what I'm saying? And got upgraded day, right? So yeah, we was the first ones in line to meet Zack, and then him, he got placed there. So yes, we're not the same. I can message Zack, right? And keep that in mind, right?
I'm gonna say this real quick about that.
Go ahead, my brother.
That whole I message Zack shit. Listen, man, I've said this from the fucking jump. From the jump. Y'all, if y'all know me and y'all know the Syndicate Network, you know the Cool Table, you know Apex, Leon, or the New Geeks. How many times have I said, can y'all put it in the chat before I can even get it out of my mouth? If not, I'm gonna beat you to it. I never gave a fuck about meeting Zachary Edward Snyder. Never. I said, if it happens, cool, dope. That's what's up. But you're not gonna dangle that carrot over my head. I have a life. I'm a grown-ass man. Zack is a grown-ass man. I don't worship Zack Snyder, bro. Meet him? Dope. If not, dope. It is what it is.
We all
I'm not
said
a
that,
weirdo.
bro. We all said the same thing, bro. We all said the same thing. And matter of fact, the way that we went about doing it made that shit even more special. You dig?
We actually ended up meeting him several times, had several conversations, drank with the man, ate with the man, chilled with the man. And y'all didn't dangle a carrot over our head. Hey, you guys want to meet Zack? Nah.
Right?
Nah, not that way. I'll do it my way.
Hey, I ain't doing that, bro. Right? I ain't trying to get placed in the front. You dig? Nah, man. But look, there's another aspect into this, right? We got the homie L Necron in the building. What's going on, L Boogie? How you feeling, Brody?
Hey guys, what's going on, man?
What up, Necron?
Cool.
I've been running around, but I told you I'd get here. All right.
Yeah, we got about an hour left cooking this thing. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
bro.
What points have been covered real quick so I don't,
Oh
repeat.
nah. We've just been going through these videos and reacting.
Oh, okay.
Reacting to what they've been saying, and we talking about how this dude is trying to, I can message Zack, and he also sounded mad. This was the craziest part. He sounds mad that Zack is popular, bro.
Oh, it's not their little party anymore where it's just them and they get to hang out with Zack and they're all special because, they know Zack and other people are getting involved now. That shit's weird, dude.
Hey, Danger was there. Zack hanging out with everyone in the courtyard was one of the best parts of the day. Only a dude who's upset he can't control Zack and the Phantom
He upset about Zack having fun with
They're just mad they can't gatekeep it
Danger,
all.
yo.
That was crazy, bro.
Why would you be mad about that, dude? That's
wild.
Weird.
Right?
Zack's
wild,
popular.
bro.
It's not us. We can't gatekeep this anymore. Our little clique.
It ain't like the old days.
Yeah, when it was just us and we got all the attention on YouTube. And whose fault is that?
Hey, but fret not, guys, because at the end of the day, he can message Zack. So what does that matter, right?
Yeah.
Like, why should you feel any certain type of way, right? Like about what he's saying, because he can just message Zack.
You're right.
Yeah, you're right. Oh my gosh.
So he could just message Zack. So why does he care?
For all those fans who had the experience of their life meeting Zack, right? That don't matter, guys, because Junkie can message Zack. That's all that's important.
Hey, can I just say too, man? What have they done? Did they get a campaign mentioned in Forbes that put the internet on fire and kind of kept the spirit alive while everybody was getting ready to throw in the towel? The Cell movement did that. They didn't come up with anything like that. Hell, they were already talking about James Gunn and all that. They couldn't wait. That's what always got me with these guys who say they're total Zack loyalists. I remember Junkie, he was jumping on the Batman train right away. I remember all them guys, they just like, well, he's not the hit thing anymore. We're moving on to this now because we got our clout.
All his corny ass did was duck the grind, bro. He ducked the smoke, bro.
Yeah.
Shutting down his channel. We'll get into that.
I didn't know. Cause that one's, dude, that's the icing on the cake.
Oh my gosh, my channel goes down. So
no. Oh no.
I'm not gonna say nothing else.
Don't do it.
I'm not gonna say nothing else.
Don't do it.
I already got it.
No, because
we'll get into that.
We gonna get into that.
We're gonna get into that.
Right? For sure. Nah, man, we getting to it, Joe. But look, there's more, and we got to kind of move through some of these because I do got to shut this down in about an hour. But we got to talk about all this shit. Here's the next one.
The director's cuts came out. It was like there, and then it's gone. And I'm like, okay, where was this big push from these people that were giving me shit?
Exactly.
That was a move on crew part. I'm like, where was the campaigns? Where was all the stuff we did? I was trying to push, and I even admitted I was like trying to say like, hey, I'll admit like I lost hype for Rebel Moon when it came to the PG-13 stuff like that. But then when I went to the screenings of the director's cuts, I was like, holy shit! All right, we got. And this was totally. It was the whole thing was mismanaged and everything like that. But I'm seeing the hashtags of sell and make the Batfleck movie and all this stuff. I'm not seeing anything for Rebel Moon or
they would never hear for it.
They don't
have to do that because they don't have to fight for that. Because all you have to do is support that to show up.
They don't have to fight for that. We're not going to get a Rebel Moon Part 3, dude. We're not going to get a Rebel Moon Part 3 now.
What I'm saying is that the idea that people, where's the hashtag or where's the push? That's not something that has to be actively fought for as far as like whether or not you're supporting.
So we're going to fight for them to sell it to Netflix?
Hold on. I thought the Rebel Moon stuff was still being profitable enough where it's actually isn't it being affected where like Army of the Dead stuff is actually being put to the side because
there's a whole lot like rumor and speculation and nothing's really confirmed.
Okay, I wasn't really sure what was confirmed on that. All right,
hey, Dave. What's up? When it comes to the Rebel Moon thing, here's my thing. And this is coming from someone who enjoyed both.
Yeah.
Right, and follow both. If they came to the dance for the superhero stuff, I don't know if I want to indict them for not being around for Rebel Moon. I mean, if that's not their thing, you know what I mean?
So they're not big Snyder fans.
Yeah, but William,
I watched Rebel Moon.
Everyone did not enjoy it. So are James Gunn fans, not James Gunn fans?
I like Ridley Scott. Right? I hate Thelma and Louise. I would rather eat wet dog food than watch Thelma and Louise. I love Ridley Scott, but he made a movie that's not, you know what I mean?
That's okay. Again, but the thing is, but to say that you did not like or enjoy Rebel Moon is like a death sentence for that side of that group. But the reality is that
I haven't seen part 2 yet. I have no plans to do anytime soon because I have things to do. Come at me.
I mean, honestly, I'm being honest and transparent before everybody. is that I have obviously been very supportive of Zack Snyder. I've enjoyed Zack Snyder's works up to this point, and I enjoyed Army of the Dead. I thought that was a great movie. I wanted to see more from that universe. I loved Army of Thieves, and I know that wasn't directed by him, but I love that universe, and I wanted to see more. And now I got Rebel Moon, and I watched Rebel Moon, and I'll be honest with you, the PG-13 version, I was very disappointed in.
A lot of people were.
I just didn't feel it, right? I just didn't get it. But I tried to watch the director's cut, and I'll be honest with you, I fell asleep. I got to watch it again. It just hasn't been something that resonated with me. Does that mean I hate Zack Snyder?
No.
Like,
you have an opinion.
What the heck have we come to?
My
where
issue
we
is
just
that
have to
they're always-
blindly follow stuff and just like not be able to have like a real opinion about anything anymore.
My issue is just always the fact that it's just like it's always going back to the DC stuff, and I'm like, I want Zack to do more original things. That's the thing. I like how his brain works, and even if but like I said, when I lost hype because the PG-13 cuts were subpar, sure. And then when I saw the director's cuts, I was like, oh yeah, see, this guy was fucking, he was on a whole other level with this shit. And I think years from now, people are gonna look back like.
So the PG-13 cuts was subpar, right? We wasn't supporting Rebel Moon. You know what I'm saying? And ain't that crazy, bro? Because now let's get into it, right? Because I'm hearing that we ain't really fucking Zack Snyder fans because we wasn't promoting Rebel Moon like that, right? Okay, cool. Okay. So who went live from the red carpet?
I believe that was you. Hosted by El Necron.
Did Dave even cover the fucking movie, bro?
Nope.
His channel went down, right?
His channel mysteriously went missing.
His channel went down.
God, my channel's down the weekend of Rebel Moon. I never even talked about it.
Late breaking news. What happened was he spilled beer all over his laptop. That's why his channel went down.
Yeah, bro. Right?
He spilled vodka all over his monitor.
Did a little.
Yeah. That's why his channel went down.
Yeah.
Bro, this dude, bro, and what's so funny is
so much lies, man. Wow.
Somebody else said that too. You know what I mean? I ain't even gonna really be going down that rabbit hole tonight. But there was somebody else that eerily fucking parroted that same thing. Yeah,
yep.
I thought they was gonna be covering Rebel Moon, right?
Yep.
And they was all talking about DC stuff again. While when Rebel Moon Part 1 came out, I was covering Aquaman. Right?
Hey, who the fuck flew all the way from the East Coast to the West Coast to go watch Rebel Moon 1 and 2, bro? Who did that? Who? Me.
I was looking. These guys up here.
Bro, crazy, bro. Right? Talking about Zack Snyder. We ain't even real Zack Snyder fans. Motherfucker, yo, they showed 300 at the theater. I was there. I covered it. I put a video up. Were you there? Did you cover it? Did you put a video up? No. I was at Watchmen Director's Cut. Were you there? Did you cover it? No, you weren't, bro. Bro, you were not there. Were you there for ZSJL Day in the Epic Worlds of Zack Snyder?
He said he will support. He wants original Zack Snyder work, but he's not supporting original Zack Snyder work.
Interesting.
Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
Twilight of the Gods, bro? Was he at Twilight? Wait. Ain't that some original Zack Snyder content, bro?
Yeah.
Ain't that original?
Oh, wait. Didn't someone fly out to New York City from Los Angeles to see a Rebel Moon party?
To go to a fucking Rebel Moon release party? They weren't even showing nothing. I pulled up just to go to the party, cuz. What is you talking about? Bro, it's you. You are everything you are talking about, bro.
Oh, did you see one boy try to say, well, aren't they gonna, make, I forgot what he was saying, but he's saying like part 3 or whatever, and then the junkie just showed him, no, man, they're not making part 3. No, man.
And he was trying to blame the fandom for not supporting when his ass isn't supporting. We're not gonna do Rebel Moon Part 3. And one of them said they fell asleep.
Right? Yeah. Right, bro. Oh,
wasn't it Peanuts?
Cuts were.
I think it was.
I don't know, bro. I don't even care. This motherfucker over here talking about the PG-13 cuts were subpar. It was until I saw the director's cut. I love the PG-13 version. I was there, bro. Loved them.
Nothing wrong with PG-13 versions. They're good.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
They over there talking about, bro, do you know how many times I've watched Rebel Moon And what's so funny is they talk about these things, but they don't even realize that they're being true. Like, bro, the fact is, we don't have to fight for more. He over here talking about, oh, we're not gonna get part 3. We're not gonna get part. Don't we remember that quote? Hold on. Don't we remember that quote when Zack said, "Yo, Netflix is asking me to make more Rebel Moon stuff.
Yeah,
I'm trying to do other. I'm trying to do bro." So, are we gonna believe this little short? Let me excuse me. Are we gonna believe Zack Snyder, bro, or are we gonna believe these guys with the clout? These the same motherfuckers were talking about. Oh yeah, Zack gonna say he done in full circle, y'all. Don't we remember?
Yo, they were the main ones championing that nonsense narrative, and we were the ones going into full circle like, no, hell no, we're going to get confirmation.
Man, look,
from the
bro,
GOAT.
Yes, we gonna go ask them kind of questions. You know what I'm saying? But hold on, let me. I'm tripping about something, man. I'm over here bugging. Right, y'all over here, y'all think that this shit's a game. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't. Right. So let me pull up the homie. We got the good Austin in the building. What's going on, Austin? Appreciate you getting here, bro. Cause we here chilling. And I do have a hard out time tonight, bro.
I heard.
Yeah, but man, I'm glad you can get on here, man, because we gotta talk about this stuff, man. What's your opening thoughts, bro?
Shout out to the cool table.
Man, there's a lot. You can do a lot of talking when you are not doing shit, it seems, and you have a lot of opinion. You can have a lot of opinions when all you're doing is watching other people do stuff. That's what it seems like for me. And I was laughing like, it's not like it was 4 or 5 years ago. Oh, you mean he grew as an artist? And that is a... Oh, no, dude. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Dude, you sound like... And Necron, I'm sure you're used to hearing this, like, every person who tries to be alternative and, like, just isn't, but they try to be. So as soon as something gets popular, they're like, "Ah, man, yeah, I'm mainstream."
Yeah.
Wait, you don't actually like that artist? Like, what the fuck? What do you mean? You weren't down?
They were cool until everybody else found out about them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Facts.
All of a sudden, they're not cool now. Yeah.
Yeah. We got the homie Bat Dan with the $5 super chat saying, I spent $100 meeting Sophia Boutella, but I don't care about Rebel Moon. I asked Sophia Boutella a question about Rebel Moon. Check my short. He got the receipts, you know what I'm saying? And we appreciate you, bro, supporting the platform. Let me go ahead and hit you with this drop.
I'm Lion-O, Lord of the Thundercats, reminding you that kids are not allowed to drink anything with alcohol in it.
And I'm Snap, telling you this, don't kid around with drinking. It's against the law.
Obey the code. Don't drink alcohol.
Right.
You got a dick chat. So much tripping.
I'm weird, right?
Yeah, he's back.
Yeah, you're back now.
Oh, all right.
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
We got the homie Castello's Way with the $2 super chat saying, I'm still waiting for that poster breakdown stream, right? Hey, we all still waiting, bro. But let me go ahead and hit you with this drop.
My name is Sharita. I'm a healthcare professional. I'm here to talk to you today about alcohol.
Alcohol interferes with the brain's pathways. It can change the way the brain looks and works and can impact development, decision-making, and memory. Drinking less alcohol can dramatically improve your health. Keep track of how much alcohol you drink, or better yet,
find some alternatives to drinking. You'll sleep better, have more energy, and be able to concentrate more.
For more information and resources, visit bcdac.org.
For sure, right? And last but certainly not least, we got the Curly Ray with the $5 super chat saying, I made a Jimmy cosplay. I also say Sophia Boutella and got nominated by Netflix for Netflix Geek Week 2024 for the top 10 best cosplayers. Speak on it, Curly. Speak on it, Curly.
Tell him, Curly.
It's our very own Jimmy Man.
Tell him,
Right?
Curly. Tell him, Curly.
And that's Syndicate Network right there. You know what I mean? But hey, let me go ahead and hit you with this drop, bro.
When friends drink too much, even in galaxies far, far away, friends don't let friends drive drunk.
Right? Hold up. And I also want to highlight this comment real quick. Because Danger's like, by the way, anyone who wanted to meet Zach or get a pic during that event had multiple chances throughout the week. If you didn't get a pic or talk to him, it wasn't because of a group of people. It was a choice.
Oh.
Choices had to be made.
Hold up. And I bet you, on behalf of your own channel or whatever the hell you got going on, ZSJL and IMAX is the one that the hashtag that he put on. But I bet you never did something like this. You know?
Oh.
Got something like this.
Hold up.
Bet you never actually went to.
Hold on. Yeah.
Bet you never did that.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
But all we do is DC. We don't support rebel motorcycles.
Did you actually go to a walk? Did you actually raise money? Have you actually
raise your hand if you ever
anything?
said you fell asleep during anything Zack Snyder
You can't buy
related?
these, by the way. You have to earn this. You have to earn this. Have you ever gotten one of these? Get you one of these before you start talking. All right,
Yeah, Austin, they don't care about that, bro. They care about the clout of having Zack Snyder's phone number.
Hey,
I got Zack's phone,
I got his phone number.
That's my clout.
Hey, I pulled up the Stone Quarry. Now what? Now
You still
what?
didn't answer me, man. Raise your hand if you've ever fallen asleep during a Zack Snyder anything.
No.
Fuck out of here, bro. But
on.
you're a Zack Snyder fan.
No, they're not Zack Snyder fans. They're real DC fans. They outed themselves, man. They outed themselves.
I'm a real DC
real
fan.
DC fans, dude.
I'm a real one who reads the comics.
Yeah, it's kind of egregious the things that were said about the other Snyder fans. You know what I'm saying? And like you can be honest too. You could say that you lost hype, like lost so much hype that your YouTube channel went down. And then didn't go on to say anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just looking at the facts here. So it's okay to have those opinions too, but afterwards, then don't go attacking people because you're emotional that you didn't get to stand next to Zach or whatever. Like, and and on the other side of that, like, you should be grateful that even though you weren't talking to Zach, that DJ gave you the time of day. Because I know if that everyone was crowding Sky and some like nerd came to talk to me, I'd be like, oh yeah, and I would just be out of there, dude. I would be out of there. I would be like, oh, actually, yo, Sky's calling me. Oh, yeah. Like, I'm going in that mob away from yo ass. So you should be grateful that DJ even talked to you, like, and to use that as like some kind of weird diss is very concerning.
Hey, Leon brought up a great point earlier, and I wanted to make sure this guy stated on stream. It wouldn't have mattered if it was nobody next to Zach other than just us. Right? It could have literally just been me or Leon standing next to Zach. He wouldn't have wanted no parts of that situation, bro. Just to be clear, there is nothing in Film Junkie's history of interactions with me that would lead me to believe that he would want any part of that fucking interaction. 100%.
Facts.
100%, bro. So like, and I got a long history of shit to go on, and we will be sharing that. This is called Truth or Dare for a reason. Y'all seeing why one of the parts is coming up the D.A.R.E part, but we ain't getting to the truth part yet. But it is coming. Just wait on it. You know what I'm saying? But let's get to the next video because I do want to get through all of these.
When I saw the director's cuts, I was like, oh yeah, see, this guy was fucking, he was on a whole other level with this shit. And I think, you know, years from now, people are gonna look back like they look back on Watchmen or Man of Steel or BBS. They're gonna be looking back and being like, oh fuck, Zack was onto something here. And it's just the sad fact of the matter is, when I still see these certain hashtags that are just always about Zack going back to DC, which he didn't have the best time. Exactly. I'm like, can we just? I want to see him do something different. Like,
can you let the poor man move on?
As much as I want.
There it is.
Bruh.
Move on.
Move on, y'all. And then not only that, did Zack Snyder not just post a fucking storyboard?
Yep.
From ZSJL not too long ago.
From the
Zack ain't
the
even
epilogue.
done talking. Bruh,
Yeah.
He said at full circle he wasn't done with DC. What are we talking about, bro?
He's been saying it. Like, if you look at his Vero posts, one half is like Rebel Moon, and now like an eighth of it is like Twilight of the Gods. The other fraction of it is all DC shit. Like, so if you think that he didn't have it's not that he didn't have a good time at DC. No, stop saying that. You're lying.
This bitch ass dude hasn't moved on from DC either.
Right.
Not to interrupt you.
Oh,
I'm talking about Junkie.
Yeah.
Because his whole rhetoric is very contradictory. This motherfucker sit up here, and we'll get into it later, I suppose. DC should be an animation. So Snyderverse to animation.
Right.
But it's move on. He'll have that deep conversation.
That's the
We'll
thing.
go back and forth about that. He'll be passionate about that.
Yeah. And
Right.
and I want to just state for the record, like, it's not that he didn't have a good time when he was at DC. No, that is false. He didn't have a good time when he was at Warner Brothers. That's the fact. And it seems like somebody who doesn't want that truth to be known is the only one pushing that narrative.
And to be more exact, it was certain people at Warner Brothers. It wasn't all Warner Brothers.
Exactly.
Why is he going back to 300 if he hates Warner Brothers so much?
Well, and it's wild now that it's confirmed, and the big talking point now is, and now all of a sudden, you know, this comes up again. Now that he's back or going back for the 300 prequel, like, it gives him some soapbox to stand on, and now all of a sudden he's Film Junkie's loud again. It's like, why are you so hyped for the WB shit? It's not that you weren't down for the Rebel Moon shit. It's not that you didn't show up for the Twilight of the Gods shit. But all of a sudden you watch animation and this is really good though. Bro, where were you? Like, I don't understand what your eyes saw differently in Rebel Moon from every other Zack Snyder movie, but all of the rest of the Zack Snyder fandom has said things like, oh, this is all of these other movies combined. Like, this is the fruitness of all of his prior work is in Rebel Moon. You can see how good it is. You can see how good
that
it is.
shit in the PG-13 cut, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't understand why you had such a hard time being hyped for that. Actually, no, I do. It's because for some reason you have this bias for WB, and like, we don't need
bias towards fucking WB Austin, but then didn't go to the 300 screening. He
didn't go to anything, bro.
He didn't go to anything but the Saturday shit, which when he was like, you know, guaranteed the kind of, I mean, look, we all know Saturday he was gonna be there.
Question.
But for all the other days, bro, he was not there. I was there, cuz.
Did his channel go down twice?
What'd you say?
In weird times, or just the one time?
Bro, every time Rebel Moon got something dropping, or it's fucking something, this motherfucker channel going down, or he can't cover some shit, bro. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry, I couldn't be there. Oh, I'm sorry, I got locked out of my YouTube. Oh, I can't go live. Oh, I can't cover it. Oh, I gotta have Zack on my platform, and then as soon as he leaves, I'm having people on that's talking shit about Zack. Like, dude's a fucking weirdo, bro.
Thank you for saying that. That part right there. That part right there.
I'm tired of this, bro. I'm tired of these people that think that since they are, you know, chosen, right, that they got this leg up on everybody, bro, and they can just fucking get up on here on these soapboxes and act like you do not cower in front of us every time that we've interacted, bro.
Right.
Bro, you ducked off and literally shrunk your body. The homie checked you. Right, you know what? Hold up, we ain't even because I want to get through some more of these videos.
Yeah.
But
Go for it.
Does anybody got anything to add before I play?
I'm gonna say this one last thing that I wanted to get off my chest, and it's nothing big, but I just wanted to point out that detail that you kind of alluded to, which is he always platforms people who are either not fans of Zack or people who are like they're pretending to be, or they're fans, but they're highly critical of dumb shit. And I'm good with criticism. We can have that conversation. But it's never intellectual. It's just always, what I fell asleep. I wasn't hyped. But I want new Zack Snyder material. Fuck out of here. You can play now, bro. I just wanted to say that shit.
Yeah. I am
Hypocritical
sick
motherfuckers, man.
Of everyone who does slow mo. Like it's just like go to criticism of Zack Snyder.
It's funny too. Every time I pull up my own phone to take a video, that's the first fucking thing I hit, bro. Slow mo. So if you don't, guess what? If you don't like it and that's your problem, it's called a preference, and that's an opinion, not a fact.
Subjective. Yep.
Exactly.
Yep. All right, let's check out the next one.
Yeah, wrap it up.
I'm just saying that, like, I understand the hashtags of sell Snyder versus Netflix because the company is so bankrupt that it makes more sense for them to sell off that certain IP to.
It ain't going to Netflix. It ain't going to Netflix. So.
Well, I don't know.
It's not going to save Warner from the financial problems anyway.
Yeah, no, but I mean, if you got Batman on Amazon, like who knows? Like that's I understand that context. But like I said, my realistic goal as a fan is just the A.R.E. cut. Like I think that's a possibility, and that should be able to happen. And
also release the Schumacher cut. Just saying.
Oh,
fuck no.
Yeah, Schumacher
fuck
cut.
yes.
You know what? Fucking release that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Paul,
if you guys can hear me, I just want to say thanks again, Dave, for having me on. It's always a pleasure talking to you guys. It's always fun chatting and everything, but it's like 1:30 here. I gotta go to work in the morning. So,
all right, man. I appreciate it, man.
Bro.
Always great talking to you.
Yeah, and if you guys want to follow me, I'm PMickey1988.
Right. So
give him his little tag in there.
Passionate about it not going to Netflix. Somebody brings
It's
up
not
Netflix,
going to
he jumps
Netflix.
all over it, bro. It's not going to Netflix. It's not going to Netflix.
That was a perfect segue. What
going
we
to
just
Netflix.
brought up. Yeah, like why are you so against Netflix, man? Why are you so?
He
damn
literally
against Netflix?
hashtagged sell Snyderverse to Amazon Prime, bro, and said that, and then did a dumbass post extrapolating how that's a better idea somehow, even though Netflix is clearing most studios. They're worth 3 times or 4 times what Warner Brothers is worth right now. And I don't know how much more they're worth over Amazon Prime, not the fucking entire company that ships out items, but the Prime Video itself.
That's what they keep trying to use for their argument.
Tanking a bit because they bought $1 billion franchise and they're tanking on that. Shout out to Rings of Power or whatever you call it.
Oh yeah,
Rings of disaster.
No clue what's going on. It's a Gotham roast. You can catch the replay. It's been
Well
a
done.
lot of shit being said. You know what I'm saying? And what's just so wild to me is one, the passion when it comes to the anti-fucking Netflix angle, right? And the certainty in which he speaks. But it's like, once again, bro, like, where is this energy when we are in person, bro? Like, it's all this stuff that you want to get up here and be so passionate, but I don't see that passion, that same, I don't see you getting all big
That
in the
same
chest,
fervor. Yeah.
right? Like, I don't see it, bro. Matter of fact, you low-key admit, like, yo, I don't even want to go near Zack when those guys are over there.
Bro, he walked behind us when we were by one of the Netflix signs where you take pictures with. The only reason I even know that is because somebody from the camp that we were with said something to him, and he
apologized.
And then facts. So he said something to the guy. He said something to Druggy Junkie, and he was so quick with his hello because he saw who that guy was next to, which was me, and he saw Sky, and he scurried his little ass away. He did that little where his neck turns parallel to the fucking floor, and he starts scurrying away, and he gets shorter than he normally looks. And I was like, whatever, I don't give a fuck. And then the dude that said hello to him said, "Oh, I know." And I was like, you know what? He's like, Oh, and I was like, bro, would you apologize? I don't give a shit, bro. You good? Like, it's not that deep. If he wants to come over here and have a conversation, it's fine. Like, whatever. I don't. It is what it is. And he's like, oh no, I know. I'm like, yeah, bro. Because bro, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna relinquish the mic for a moment, man. Like, look, man. Big cats in the jungle ain't gotta bare their teeth when they don't have to, bro. We sit on pride rocks and just relax. We chilling. We ain't gotta roar and bare our teeth like that. Sometimes we gotta come out and show a motherfucker. But we good, bro. Come through, chill, relax. But you pray, so that's why you gotta scurry away. It is what it is. It's not us thinking about you, it's you thinking about us. Apparently. And not supporting and thinking about the motherfucker that you claim to be a fan of. Are you a fan of us or him?
Absolutely. Hey, that and his story about that situation, you're absolutely right and dead on, because he instantly goes to the victim mentality, which in essence is prey, the victim. So like that if you don't think his analogy is on point, he absolutely is. You absolutely are, Leon. Like,
I wish a motherfucker would act like my analogy wasn't on point. Then you would say otherwise, just like he would say otherwise.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, bro. I've seen the lack of aura and the lack of a backbone, and with my own too, bro. So yeah.
Hey man, anybody who's got to post selfies of themselves with the drink in their hand, like with sunglasses on and shit, like I had to do some recon for the thumbnail to get some material. And if you don't know what Granny's Peach Tea is, you should check the thumbnail out.
I saw that episode.
You like that?
That's hilarious.
So that I had to do a Google search for that, and a bunch of Instagram pictures came up, and I was like, wow, this is what you post on Instagram? Okay, it says a lot about a person, right? So yeah, that is you when you are
wet dreams, Austin. I don't know if you caught that part.
I did catch that part. That's what I'm saying. Like, who have we, and all the things that we have said, by the way, have we ever made it that weird?
No, bro.
Have you ever said something that like gross and just like weird? Like, I don't even know how to describe that.
For me, it's not even gross. It's just ironic. Like, I know you don't get none, bro. So stop talking about shit you're familiar with.
Right? Why are you leading with that, bro?
Yeah, they have wet dreams.
They might have wet dreams about it. Like,
you
what,
don't get
dude?
none, bro.
Huh? Yeah. Know what we've been doing about it?
You yourself with nary a bitch in tow.
Right?
Hell out of here, bro.
Oh,
look, yo.
He would be it. But anyways,
let me play this last video because I want to make sure that we get this one in, because I gotta go in about 30 minutes. So let's go ahead and listen in. This is the last one.
The Snyder Cut, the crazier some of these guys are gonna get, and that's what happened. And then when I got first mentioned when I was doing like a Film Junkie Live, like probably a year ago or something like that, and somebody mentioned that, how would you feel about them selling the Snyderverse to Netflix? And I was like, that doesn't even make sense, because the DC is the IP, Snyderverse is not the IP. How do they actually do that? That doesn't make sense. I'm like, why would you even do that?
Zach, Dave, you just hate Zack Snyder.
I know, right? That's what it is. But I said that, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh shit, there's actually a campaign, and there still is a campaign to this day. And I'm like going,
look, you guys saw my music video. In the music video, in the time that like the Snyder Cut was released, I was all about release the Snyderverse, right? Renew the Snyderverse.
We all were.
Like we were all that way. We were just like, look, we want to see what the next step is, right? We want to see what happens next. So I even put in my song, in my video, release the Snyder Cut or review. What is it?
Restore the Snyderverse.
Restore the Snyderverse, right? Yeah. And so like I was all about that. And you know what's sad is that even as a diehard Snyder fan, as somebody who like wants nothing more than to see Henry Cavill come back and Ben Affleck come back and all those things come back, for God's sake, I loved it. I was just right there, man. I was enjoying it all right along with you. But reality hits, and I realize I'm an adult in the real world, right? And we're all adults in the real world, and we realize we don't always get what we want, right? I can support it. I will always support it. I will always support the idea of a Snyder that I love more than others.
Which is okay.
Because that's normal. That's freaking normal. Like, I don't understand what's wrong with you people.
Hey guys, even Steven Spielberg has some stinkers. Come on.
Right? Like, I mean, come on, for God's sake, right? Just let the normalcy just be a thing. But you know what? Look, I appreciate Zack Snyder. I appreciate the fact that he made the Superman movie I always wanted to see. He made the Justice League movie I'd always hoped for.
Yeah.
If more comes one day because of people like standing up and saying, hey, we want this, great, right? Because I will say at that point,
I've always said, use whatever hashtag you want to use, go for it. You know what?
Right.
If something comes I'm just like, don't get mad at me when I go, well, that's kind of dumb. You know,
Right.
that's
Like, if
dumb.
the studio sees something and they decide to go in that direction, great. If they decide to go back to Zach and they go, hey, hey, we missed on something.
Oh,
Let's do this.
If it actually happens, I'll eat the biggest fucking crow.
I will love eating that crow,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
I'll saute that crow up real nice. I will put the
sorry.
salt and butter and pepper, and like that crow will be all that I can think of,
Oh, yeah.
dude. Because
If it actually happens,
But guys, there's no crow to eat because again, it's like we're not saying that this could never happen. What we're trying to say that we're still getting pushback on is that if it happens, great. But right now we don't see it happening. We're looking towards the next era of these. Because
it's okay.
Yeah,
It's
because
okay.
the mentality I'm supposed to have that I should have quit the Flash TV show and all my Arrowverse stuff all the years ago. But it's like that's the thing. I love the fact we had these multiple universes all at the same time, and if there were things in the Snyder I didn't like, there could be something in there where like if there's something there I didn't like, I could go to the Snyder and get that instead. And that's what's so great about it. But like when these people are just want like everything has to be just the exact, then I'm like that's what I tap out because I don't want. He doesn't even want that.
Exactly, and Zach doesn't even want that. Zach wants, like Zach has said many times, that like, yeah, he would return, right? But how many things in our regular life would we say, oh yeah, you know what? If everything was perfect and everything was on the up and up.
So Zach don't want it. Damn, Zach don't want it,
bro. Zach don't want it, bro. Right? We shouldn't even be asking for this shit, right? And here's the thing: it ain't even about eating crow. You think that I give a fuck about y'all eating crow, bro?
Yeah, we don't care.
No, it's not about eating crow. It's about y'all playing this bullshit game with this content, bro. Y'all sitting here, y'all know goddamn well what y'all doing. Y'all using this shit to talk about horror content, right? And then, hey, when it comes true, oh, hey guys, I guess that all that shit that I said, hey, I guess I was dumb, right? Hey, I've just been acting in opposition to every single thing that these guys have been doing over the past fucking year and a half. And
I just been
trying to get people to not give a shit, right? And like actively trying to get people to not give a shit,
yes,
right? And not really rock with it. And then, hey, if it happens, then I'll eat crow. If it happens, I'll eat crow. Shut the fuck up. Nobody care about y'all opinions. Y'all clowns. Each and every bro, y'all over here talking about, oh, I'm a grown man. Peanuts, weren't you having some marital shit going on, bro? Huh? Shouldn't you be focused on your fucking household, bro?
Facts.
Huh?
Yo, who makes
Instead
a
of
fucking
on this
music
internet?
video?
Was that goofy one?
Who makes a music video for superheroes and then calls himself a fucking adult? By the way,
Bro, what are we talking about? What are we talking
I don't know
about
what he's
right
talking
now,
about. I always get what I want. We don't always get what we want. If you work for it, you get it. Lame ass dude.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna sit back there and talk shit the whole time and let them work. And then, hey, if it comes true, I'll eat crow. Shut the fuck up, bro.
No, that's not the point. The point is you've been in opposition of what the fans of Zack Snyder have been trying to accomplish. And you've been in opposition. Staunch opposition. You have been dividing us this entire time. You have been pumping bullshit and gaslighting other people and gaslighting James Gunn fans into hating genuine Zack Snyder fans, genuine people who go out of their way to support AFSP and support everything that he does. You've been going out of your way to hate. You've been going out of your way.
I'm gonna say this too. Fuck everybody who's been quiet when this dude is on his bullshit, man. Because I know a few people who, oh, I don't want to share because, if people on his side I'm friends with. Fuck out of here, man. That's bullshit, man. These motherfuckers ain't your friends. They don't be in your house eating in your living room, bro. Cut it out. These are motherfuckers that you think have connections to certain companies and you don't want to ruffle the feathers or rattle the cages.
Yep.
That's why you ain't got no fucking sack. That's why you ain't got no heart. That's why you ain't got no guts.
No integrity, dude.
No integrity, bro.
Right.
Fuck
No,
out of here,
bro.
man. These
To
people
me,
ain't
that
your
just-
friends.
It just means you're a fake person. You might as well be another fucking bot on the internet.
Bro.
Your profile might as well say joined July 2024. You might as well have 50 fucking followers and follow 200 people
And say beat bop boop.
Right,
Bro.
and you might as well be one of those
Yeah.
if you are just like siding with everything and co-signing everything that they say.
Bro, that and like, I'm gonna just say this real quick. This ain't BS. Like, I have DMs from people who would love to support what we're saying right now, but they'll say some shit like, oh, I can't. I'm like, what? Who the fuck is junkie?
Do you have
Who the fuck is a junkie type? And it's not a bunch of people. But it's people that I'm just like, huh?
Right.
And they lucky that I ain't that type of guy. They lucky I got integrity because I ain't gonna put them on blast or whatever. We cool, we good. But I look at you funny.
Yeah.
They know that though. They know I look at them funny though. That's not even a secret.
Nah,
Because they've seen what I've said to them.
Yep. I want to play a game right before because I got that hard out time. But I want to play a game, right? I want to play a game called Truth or Dare, which is I want Junkie to come on this internet and tell me that I'm lying about the story that I'm about to tell y'all right now, because I kind of told this story a bit, but I was a bit vague. You know what I mean? So we're at Rebel Moon, part 1, red carpet. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm suited and booted, right? We in there seated. You know what I'm saying? Chilling. In there talking with the homie Stino.
The gold mic.
I look to the right of me, and I see Junkie and Colbert getting up and going to the back, like out like near the concessions. And I'm like, oh no, I have to take advantage of this opportunity. Right? So I'm all right, cool. So I'm like, Stino, I'll be right back. He says, do you want me to come with you? I said, nah, bro, just chill right here. Right? I get up, I go out to the concession stand, I'm looking around, I don't see nobody. I don't see them. I'm looking, I'm like, damn, I don't know where they at. Must have missed it. So I go on down to the bathroom, right? Because the bathroom is downstairs at the Chinese theater. So chilling in the bathroom, I walk up to the middle stall. I'm there doing my business, you know what I'm saying? Oh, and to my surprise, and mind you, the bathroom is empty. I'm the only person in the bathroom. Now, all of a sudden, here comes Junkie and Cobra. Junkie goes to the urinal all the way to the extreme left to the extreme left. Cobra goes all the way to the extreme right. So it's just us three in this bathroom right now. Right? I look to my left, I see Junkie. I look to my right, I see Colbert. Now, at this
point,
like
that scene from RoboCop.
Right? At this point, whatever is gonna go down, right? However they feeling, we had an opportunity right here. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm about to check the temperature. You know what I'm saying? I go over to the sink, roll my sleeves up all slow, right? In there, start. Yo, I took so long washing my hands, you would have thought I was preparing for surgery in there. I'm sitting there, right? And I'm just waiting on somebody to walk up next to me. Like I'm waiting. And I'm sitting there, and it's getting painfully obvious that nobody wants to come up to the damn sink right now, right? So I'm sitting here, and I'm almost like, yo, like I'm starting to feel bad for him. I'm like, yo, like I got my back to y'all. That's how much I give a shit. I got my back turned to you for 2 minutes. It's like, okay, cool. Obviously, at this point, I'm starting to feel like a bully. Right? Because obviously, don't nobody want to walk up to the sink right now. Right? Everybody want to sit there. Y'all taking the longest piss in recorded human history, bro. Facts. Right? So I see ain't nobody trying to get nothing shaken. Right? So I start, making it obvious I'm about to start drying my hands now. All of a sudden they start, oh, all right, all of a sudden they done now, right? So I turn around and start walking out, look at Junkie, his ass, trying not to look at me. I see Cobra. Right before I walk out the damn bathroom, I swear to God, I go, woo! Cobra jumped out his goddamn socks, bro. I could just imagine what the fuck Junkie had on his face, right? So just, nah, man. Where was all this energy, bro? Where was all this swollenness in the chest?
Wet dreams.
We could have did whatever. We could have did whatever, bro. Whatever y'all would have been on, I was on that. Conversation, we on fine. Y'all want to throw them, whatever. I'm down for whatever, bro. But no. So it's like, if that's how y'all gonna act in real life, then act like that shit on the internet. Don't come on the internet and act like it's something different, because all you gonna do is cower, bro, and act like you pissing for 2 minutes.
Dude, did they bring their purses with them to the bathroom?
I swear to God, bro. Tell me I'm lying. Come on this internet and tell me I'm lying, bro.
Man, I'm laughing at the fact that they got up and went to the bathroom together, bro. Who does that?
Anyway, hold on. Let me get this super chat real quick.
I know that
is
is right. That's some lady stuff.
I gotta go to the bathroom. You coming with? Oh yeah, okay, yeah, of course. You know it, girl.
I went in there dolo.
Yeah, that's
by
what I'm saying.
myself.
That's how we do it, bro. That's how you do it.
Obviously, y'all didn't like them odds, huh? Obviously. But Castell's way with the $10 super chat saying, you know these motherfuckers gonna have the balls to confront us. If shit would come to shove, guaranteed they would chicken out. It's easy to make a video and tweet, but when it's time to pull up receipts, chicken. Bruh, hey man, look, I'm with it. I just want, that is the cricket. No matter what.
What we eating?
Either way. Hey, we got chickens, crickets, and pussycats, because here go the drop.
I'm Lion-O, Lord of the Thundercats, reminding you that kids are not allowed to drink anything with alcohol in it.
And I'm Snap, telling you this, don't kid around with drinking. It's against the law.
Obey the code. Don't drink alcohol.
Yeah, come on this internet and tell the people I'm lying, cuz.
I'm scared.
Dang, dude. Why they gotta bring this out of me, bro?
Yeah, dude. I don't blame you, and that's how I feel too. When I say I have wet dreams, it's like, what, dude? What,
what is that about?
Oh,
I don't
but
even
it's
know what
okay.
y'all talking about. He has wet dreams. He said that.
The passion.
Oh, dude, play the video, dude.
The passion is on two things, right? It's on two fronts, because there's, on one hand, it's like, as a man, I just gotta check the fuck out of you. That's one. You know what I mean? Like, you talk a little too tough online to be scurrying in the background in real life. That's one. But two, the important thing is the truth. And the truth of the matter is, he claims to be one thing when he's really another. To be more specific, I support Zack Snyder in all the ways. And yet he does not. And he questions and critiques what the fuck we fucking do and other fans do. Not just us, but the fandom. It ain't just about the cool table. It's about all of y'all listening.
He got mad at the fans swarming Zack.
For being around Zack.
Swarmed. We swarmed
said
him like some
swarm.
fucking locusts. What's wrong with this dude, bro?
You're like, you ain't happy for his popularity? Like, that's your friend, isn't it? Shouldn't you be happy? Like, hey, man, look at Zack. He's winning.
If you know him like that, and it's an issue when he gets the attention, and then you're back with his friends. Oh, but then you can big up yourself and put us down again because you can just message.
I just want to say this real quick to address this little fake ass Rorschach thing here. I just want to say this, bro. There's a difference between what you're talking about, because you can actually flip what you're saying against your little twerk buddy there, Junkie.
Exactly.
Because in real life, the same shit I'm saying, I'll say to a motherfucker's face, nose to nose, hat brim to hat brim, bottle to bottle, if you will. You know, my shit'll be non-alcoholic. You dig? With no sweat broken, bro. With nary a shiver. Fuck you mean? So yeah, we get to bump our shit right now. What you talking about, dog? You crazy? Because in real life, there ain't shit you can do to shut me the fuck up. Nothing. Not a damn thing. Nothing.
Yeah, right.
All 6 foot 220 plus of me. Fuck out of here, bro.
It's okay for him to say things about us, but when we want to say things too, it's not okay, right? Like, oh, we have to shut up. Well, why not him shut up? Why not? If you're not going to be productive and actually contribute anything to the Zack Snyder fandom of good, like of in
This
any,
shit, dude. Come on, man.
No. You know what's funny? You know
behind a mask and an avatar.
Pull up and say something, bro.
No. You wanna know why this is funny? Because when we was at the thing, he did say something to Stino, and Stino checked his ass immediately, and he shut the fuck up.
Fact, he did.
Right? Immediately. So, come on the internet and swear to God that didn't happen. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, I believe.
So like, it don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter about whatever y'all want to say.
We been
In
heard
real
the
life,
stories,
bruh. What nobody talking about that dude, bro. We've been over
So if
here
you heard the
watching
stories,
alone
then
the
what the fuck
Twilight of the Gods.
What you talking about? You acting like we don't get busy. Come on, man.
Bro, we've been over here talking about Twilight of the Gods, doing watch-alongs, right? Like,
yep.
I mean,
Reporting
all
Netflix.
types of stuff, bro. Right?
Important Zach, everything
You
he
know
does.
what I'm saying? Hold up. If it don't matter what we have to say. So who are you, Rorschach? Come on here on your real account, bro.
Yeah.
Talking about
How you gonna say? How you gonna say pull up? How you gonna say pull up, bro? And be here in a fake avatar and a fake account that's not has no connection to anything. Like you are anonymous and you're saying pull up.
Nah.
You realize how bitch that is?
I'm gonna
You
say
realize
this
the
real
irony
quick.
of
I'm gonna
that.
say this real quick. I'm gonna say this real quick. Next time my ass is in the LA Hollywood area, I just want whoever's this person is or representative of him. I just want y'all to pull up and show up. I want y'all to pop out and show you know what. I just want y'all to do that. Just do that for us.
We had the cool table meet up in LA, and we ain't never seen any of y'all.
You've crossed paths behind me like a little rat scurrying into the darkness. None of this energy was there. None of the body language, none of it. None of it. None of it, bro.
Because in real life, these adults don't want no problems.
We just been over here in our little corner, bro.
Exactly.
Just chilling. We just
That's what I mean.
Some shit, if you address some shit towards us.
Right?
Period.
It's crazy.
It's
right?
that simple.
Because they'll be over here, but then be sitting there not being over there when this shit is said. And like, what preempted that?
Yeah,
what preempted this response?
Right.
We've been over here talking about Twilight of the Gods, bro. I've been doing the Zack Snyder hour. You know what I'm saying?
Talking politics.
Right? Talking politics, right? Talking about what, bro? When have we been on that recently?
Hey man, I'm kind of done with this
dude,
Rorschach dude. Get him the fuck up out of here.
We're
he's just talking shit.
Yeah,
It's
we're actually
just
about
nonsense.
to. We're actually about to go around and get these last thoughts. You know what I'm
I feel
saying?
you.
Because
hey, zap his
this
ass.
is
Get him the fuck up out of
crazy,
here.
bro. This
He
is
just talking
crazy, bro.
And it's just irritating to watch. Because I'll sock this motherfucker in his jaw, whoever this dude is. Without hesitation. So I'm not about to argue with a bot, bro. Get him the fuck up out of here, bro. Because I'm tired of even seeing this shit.
They lost all credibility when they said
walk
pull
up
up.
to me and talk none of this bullshit. And here's the thing. I'm going to say this and I'm going to be done. I'm going to say this real quick. I'm not even talking like we got to just automatically get violent or nothing. Nah, it could be just a conversation if I see you in real life. What I'm saying is, if you want it to motherfucking escalate, the bitch will go up like you just hit the last button on this bitch. You feel me? That's what I'm trying to say. It could go up to the penthouse. That's all I'm saying. We about that. I'm about that. I don't even want to implicate other motherfuckers. I'm about that. It can go up like we in this motherfucking penthouse, dog. Like that. But what I'm saying is, if you're trying to keep it on the lower level, we can do so. And just have a conversation. But what I'm saying is, I'm not the internet tough guy. There's levels to this shit. It can go up. I ain't scared to catch a flight. I caught many of them hoes. And I done been near you and you ain't said a fucking thing. If you are who I think you are, hiding behind that dumbass avatar. Talking about you, Rorschach. Shut the fuck up, bro.
Not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me, bro.
Yeah,
all right, bro. Hey, bro. All right. You can.
And just to clarify one more time, I'm not saying it's automatic violence. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, if anybody that has a problem with me or the rest of us will gladly have a face-to-face conversation. But just know a motherfucker ain't scared to take it up a notch. If you want to take it up a notch, that's all. If you do not, just talk about us and to us as if you know the shit could get ugly. That's all I'm saying.
That's the point, bro. That's the point of this whole stream. Like, yo, don't get on here talking crazy if in real life you're gonna do stuff like not want to go wash your hands because I'm at the sink, bro. like if you're gonna be doing shit like that, then don't get on the internet and just start talking crazy, man. Just like, yo, we ain't been talking about y'all motherfuckers, bro. Dude, I forgot Pinosh existed, bro.
I forgot any of them motherfuckers existed.
We over here talking about Trump, Kamala Harris, migrants, pets getting eaten. You know what I mean?
Inflation.
Right? Bro, we talking about all kinds
and guess
of different
what?
shit.
He's the only one making comments about us having wet dreams about something going to Netflix.
Weird ass motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying?
He's so passionate about some shit not going to Netflix in the name of Zack Snyder, bro.
Exactly.
Crazy shit.
That he's willing to make a weirdo sexual, like, us, man.
You know what's ironic about Rorschach too? In Zack Snyder's Watchmen is that motherfucker gets zacked. So,
facts. His ass up out of here, bro.
That's ironic. It's almost like you made that account, made that whole name, not actually knowing how Zack Snyder's
Your
Watchmen
fate.
ends. Yeah,
Here,
it's
bro.
almost like you're not an actual Zack Snyder fan. Weird.
It's so weird, man. Like grown men aren't allowed to address a motherfucker if they talk shit. Like, fuck out of here, bro.
Facts,
And
bro.
you were talking shit several times. It's not like just one clip that we just going. You know what I'm saying? Like several clips that had to be sped up. They were so damn long.
3, 4, 5, 6. I got
Fuck
6
outta here,
clips of him talking shit, bro. And had more. Right?
Yo, alcohol,
But anyway,
man. Reality distorter.
yeah. Anyway, man,
Oh!
we about to start
Facts.
wrapping up here because I do gotta end this stream pretty soon. Let's go around and get everybody's final thoughts. Austin, what's your final thoughts, bro? As we kind of close this thing on out, and yeah, no.
And
thank you for pulling up, bro.
Oh, absolutely. I'm sorry I had to clean up the homestead a little bit before I hopped on, but shout out to the cool table. Glad we can get this cool table tower background finally up and running. It's been done for a minute. Yeah, so I'm glad we get it.
That been a little clean, Austin. Good job, bro.
Thanks, homie. Thanks, homie. We got the all-seeing eye, just so you know. When you think you could be out there in the streets talking crazy and just being... This is a thing, and this is a major point in my life. Just like no respect. Like our respect for you as a human has been we don't mention you, we don't talk about you, we don't care about you. As Leon said something earlier, I was dying laughing. You're not even an electron of thought. Like that shit hit me hard. That was hilarious. Like you're not even a neuron in my brain. And that's literally what it is. That's our respect for you, because respectfully, if you got nothing nice to say, not gonna say anything at all. But when you are disrespectful to us, for every action, there is a reaction. And if you don't think a real adult human being is just going to sit around like, oh, I'm going to take the high horse and just let someone talk about me and talk shit about me when they have more of a platform than we do. Okay, so that means that more people think of false shit. More people think and have this negative narrative around the things that we do. When the person talking shit is the one actively doing everything against what Snyder fans want, and who actively doesn't do shit for AFSP in the recent years. Like I have a problem with that, and we have a problem with that. So if you think we're just gonna stay silent about that, you obviously don't know who we are, and you obviously haven't been following us long enough So if you're new, welcome. We stand on our own 10 and we look for the truth and we call out people who talk bullshit and we fight for Zack Snyder and we fight for AFSP and we raise a shit ton of money for it. So if you have a problem with that, you should really check yourself in the mirror. And that's why we have these streams, because we have to address it and we have to check the narrative about us because we know the truth, obviously. So I'm sorry if you have like any adverse reaction to us calling these things out and like being jovial about it, because it is funny. Like, we do roast these people, but we have to, because if we don't, there's just this bullshit narrative out there that's false, and people believe it. And we can't just be a minority of people who know, oh, actually, I know the truth and I'm cool, because no, we need to spread the narrative and get people on to the truth. And the truth is, Zack Snyder's Cell movement has been doing the most work out of anybody. And it's not to stack up anything, but it's just to give us merit. And it's just to say, we've been doing a shit ton. So if you want to talk shit, we have to question you as a Zack Snyder fan in general.
Well said.
I feel that, because yeah, man, motherfuckers definitely been sitting up there doing a whole lot of nothing and not covering shit, and then get on here and start talking crazy. But
yeah,
Necron, the floor is all yours, bro. What you got to say?
Well, you remember when Zack was doing WB stuff? I mean, those guys were in love with Zack. They're always doing streams and having them on and doing everything when it was WB. All of a sudden, when it goes to Netflix, Zack ain't so cool no more. We don't hear about him so much. But we were over here talking about Zack, talking about Netflix, talking about all that. So why, all of a sudden, if he's somewhere else, he's not cool, but when he's at WB, he's cool with certain groups of people. Put two and two together, man. Who these people work for? That's telling you right there what's going on. And then when all of a sudden, when it's announced, he's, Zack's back, Zack's back. Zack's been back. He never left. You the ones that left Zack, not us. And then to have the audacity to go on and say this faction, the Cell faction, didn't do anything, for Zack. All we do is hashtag Zack's DC. Yeah, man, of course we're going to respond, because you're lying. That's straight up lies. And maybe your fandom, well, I wouldn't want to say fandom, but the people who watch your show don't know the facts. And if they just hear it from one side, they're going to think, yeah, those guys, but bullshit. We got the receipts. Just look at our video history. Look at Skywalker's. He's been promoting Zack everything. He never stopped promoting Zack. So always, be wary of anyone who says Zack's back, because Zack never left. He's like LL Cool J. He never left. He's been here for years. He's been doing things, man. What the hell?
Don't call it a comeback.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I kind of get offended when I see Zack's back. I'm like, well, what do you mean? Zack is here. He did Rebel Moon. He did Army of the Dead. Twilight of the Gods, which is fucking fire, by the way. I can't see anyone who wouldn't like Twilight of the Gods. So, yeah, nah, man.
Or anybody that would have tickets and be in the vicinity to go, and they swear to God that they are such a big Zack fan and then not fucking show up.
They're right. I got Zack's number, but I ain't gonna bother to show up for his events.
Yeah, right.
Well, okay then. Okay, I guess that's your claim to fame. You got Zack's number, but you don't show up and support. Like Skywalker, who not even if it ain't in Sky City, he'll get on a airplane and fly across the damn country, literally, to New York City from Los Angeles to be at a Zack event. I might say that might be a little inconvenient, but he did it. You live an hour or so away from whatever, but you can't show up, at least on a Friday night.
Bro. He don't live no.
I don't know where that fool live. I don't even watch him anymore. Cause I smelled him out right when he started changing, and then he started going all the other DC projects that weren't Zack Snyder, and of course, and I saw some of these other things too, where we don't want to see James Gunn fail, and then who gives a fuck if James Gunn fails or succeeds? It's not what we want.
On merits, bro.
Yeah. And we do have our own personal reasons, but we don't want to get into all that. But
no, like I'm saying, like I literally showed in that fucking article where I told him that I just want James Gunn shit to be based on its own merit and not the fucking Zack Snyder fandom, whether it succeeds or fails. I think that was that is the perfect. That's all we've ever said is that James Gunn shit can be his own thing, and just stop blaming the Zack Snyder fandom for when your shit
Correct.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
or if it makes money, cool. But why is all this like based around the Zack Snyder fandom?
Like it's our fault.
Ain't nobody tripping about y'all, man. But go ahead and wrap up, bro.
Yeah. And I just want to point out, I think Josh posted this today or somebody else where they made a variety or somebody made a big deal about Penguin, which I enjoyed the Penguin show, full disclosure, well, whatever. But it had like 5 million views in the first 3 or 4 days, and they were like, oh, that's amazing, this and that. Rebel Moon, they showed had 57 million views in the first 4 days, and everybody acting like that's a damn failure.
Yeah,
do you not see this? I mean,
crazy,
what?
Bro.
It's crazy. Netflix knows. Oh shit, man, we want Zach, but we want him doing Rebel Moon 3 right now. Zach said it himself. You brought it up earlier. So this whole narrative, man, it's a fucking campaign against Zach. It's crazy, man. Because anybody else has that type of success, it'd be front page news on all the trades, first thing on the internet, 57 million views. Fuck, that's insane for the first 3 or 4 days. Remember, Zach even said it already in their formula of Netflix success
got more viewers than Barbie.
Yeah, and it already did their success thing with the premiere of Rebel Moon. Is like, oh yeah, this is already it's secured. We secured our success in the first weekend.
He going against what Zach said, because Zach said himself that Netflix was asking for more for the Rebel Moon movie. So I guess we're not supposed to believe Zach.
He apparently wasn't on the air the whole weekend. Zach's Rebel Moon was premiering. Insane. I'm done, dude. You ain't got to explain this. This is right there in front of your eyes. What's going on here?
Yep. Appreciate you coming on the platform, bro. You already know what's up.
Hey, man. Shout out to you guys.
All right. Absolutely. And we got the homie Apex Leon of the New Geeks. Go ahead and give your final thoughts, bro, as you get on out of here.
Yeah, I appreciate this stream, Sky, Necron, Austin, the Cool Table, the mighty Cool Table, the Syndicate Network, and the chat. Appreciate everybody showing up. I know people have seen a different side of me, and if you're familiar with me, you're familiar with that side of me. I'll pop out and show you side of me does exist, and it is very much real. I'm gonna say this, I'm not taking shit from or criticism from anybody about whether or not I ride for a particular set of material from Zack Snyder. Let's say out of everybody in the Cool Table, I was the only one who was just Snyderverse, DC, Snyderverse, right? And I didn't give a shit about anything else. I'm not taking anything from that fucking guy who shuts down his entire fucking channel to not cover Rebel Moon. You can kiss my whole black ass. I'm not taking nothing from a guy like that, bro. That's number one. Number two, in real life, you've seen me, you scurried behind me, as I keep saying. Keep it that way. Or don't. Either way, we can have the conversation face to face. I've already shut down one of your little homies during the Full Circle event. And I wasn't even doing it for bragging points and shit. That one goofball brought that shit up to Sky later on. I checked the shit out.
I wouldn't even have known.
Facts.
Honestly.
I would have probably thought of that shit when we went out to dinner later on that night. We went to the little event dinner. You know what I'm saying? It probably would have came to mind. I literally just checked that dude because I said to myself, and I want everybody to pay attention to this part. I said to myself, if I ever see this motherfucker in real life, I'm about to check his ass. And as soon as I saw the opportunity, I said, oh, there goes that bitch ass motherfucker right there. I said that shit loud and proud.
That story. Yeah.
To him, the guy turns around. He looks at me like, oh shit. And I said, what's up? He turned around and scurried away. So the point is this, man. Keep the energy real low vibrational.
I was nowhere in the vicinity when that
Facts.
happened either. Like,
Sky wasn't even there.
I wasn't even there.
The witness to it was that dork that we don't rock with no more. He came and was like, Sky, guess what Leon did? Clapping like a seal, if you will.
He said that on the stream too.
And I was like, oh yeah, blah 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 blah. And Scott was like, what the fuck in it? Can't take Leon nowhere. Ha ha ha. Bro, I don't do this shit for no points, bro. Like, come on, man. At the end of the day, man, what I'm trying to say is keep that shit real low energy, low vibrational. Keep doing whatever it is you do. You don't like Cell? Cool. Shut the fuck up about it. Don't say shit. Don't say shit about us. Don't even hint towards us. And stop picking on the fans, bro. They're allowed to swarm Zack Snyder because guess what? He fucking calls for it. He walks out with him and his lovely wife. Almost said something. Something along the lines of something he don't know nothing about, probably. But I don't know. Maybe he does pull. Do you pull, Junkie? You pull chicks? I'd be shocked. Anyway, he comes out there with his lovely wife, and he embraces the love of the fandom. Like a real G would. On some kingly shit. I'm going to address the crowd. He even drank with some of the homies. Shout out to Danger. Something you know plenty about. You little drunk ass. So just keep it real chill, low vibrational, and silent when it comes to us, man. We're fans. We're going to pop out and show up. We're going to show Zach love and other things that we love. We're going to show up to these epic worlds. We're going to wild out. We're going to drink with the homie Zach. We're going to share some information. We're going to share some love. We're going to share some stories. We're going to get some high fives, hugs, selfies, and some clips. And we're going to ride out, man. Like, shit was live and dope, bro. How you avoid that? How you avoid that? That shit was a party every time we touched down to kick it with the homie Zach. It was a fucking party. That shit was nasty. Loved it. You don't want to be around that? You're downplaying that? You're turning your nose up at that? You ain't a real one, dog. You ain't a Zack Snyder fan. You're not. Let's just be honest. You're not. You're a fucking plant at best. And just do your fucking job. Shut up, bro. Don't talk about us. And if you do this, the kind of energy you're gonna get. In reality. And on wax. It's that simple, dog. Hey, if y'all like what y'all hearing, fuck with your boy. At THENUGEEKZ. At the New Geeks. You know what I'm saying?
Handles right down the bottom of the banner. All four of our handles are right down
behind
the banner.
the title there of the show. You know what I'm saying? Like, this how we get down, man. We don't do this shit for clout, even though I'm promoting my channel. I don't really give a fuck about this YouTube shit. I really don't. I don't. Which is why y'all could have never hung that carrot over my head about Zack Snyder. Meeting Zack Snyder was an afterthought. Pushing this Cell movement and getting the Snyderverse to Netflix is the main priority. And making sure that Netflix and other companies know that Zack has a substantial subscriber base and a hot fandom has always been the priority. That's it. And I do this shit on my spare time. I spend my well-earned money and my fat wallet on what I choose to do. And it's this on the side, as well as other things. If I was a bragging ass dude and I gave a shit, I give y'all a deeper peek into my life, and really y'all be hating on a brother. For real, for real. But I'm going to just keep it simple, man. I'm just a simple, lowly Zack Snyder fan. It's Geeks with a Z, Bishop. I'm just a lowly Zack Snyder fan, okay? Y'all rock out with the Cell movement. Forgive my forgive my brash ignorance. You know what I'm saying? But fuck the haters. And fuck anybody that's like a junkie. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Hashtag CellZSJ on Netflix. Hashtag Cell Snyderverse on Netflix. Y'all know what it is. Thank y'all and bang.
Yep. with that, we about to end the stream because I got to get out of here, y'all. So we gonna get it y'all next time, right? And y'all have a good one. Peace.
My name is Sharita. I'm a healthcare professional. I'm here to talk to you today about alcohol. Alcohol interferes with the brain's pathways. It can change the way the brain looks and works and can impact development, decision-making, and memory. Drinking less alcohol can dramatically improve your health. Keep track of how much alcohol you drink, or better yet,
Find some alternatives to drinking. You'll sleep better, have more energy, and be able to concentrate more.
For more information and resources, visit bcdac.org.